Firstly, let's start talking about what keywords are. A keyword is a single word or a short phrase used by a potential customer or website visitor of yours to find your website in the search engines. They go to, say, google.com, they type in their keyword, they hit search, it brings up some search engine results. Your site hopefully is one of the top 10, and that way people find you. So that's what a keyword is and how it's used. This is something fairly important for you to understand, because your keywords are central to your business. If you don't know what keywords you need to be using and you haven't optimized your website for them, then the chances are you're missing out on a lot of traffic and potential profit. Whatever website you create, whether it's a sales page, an information site, an AdSense site, or a Squidoo lens, or whatever it might be, needs to be optimized for particular keywords that you are targeting and want to rank high for. But most importantly, you have to rank well in the search engines for these keywords. If you're not in the top 10, you're going to miss out on an awful lot of traffic. If you're not in the top sort of 20 or 30, you're going to get so little traffic from the keywords, it's not going to be worth your while. So you've got to do quite a bit of work to get yourself ranking high, and most importantly, to get yourself staying in those positions. Now, ideally, you are aiming for the first page of Google. The reason being, this is where all the traffic is. 90% of the traffic comes off the first page. Anywhere below that, and you just get the trickle of traffic. The further down the search engine results you get, the less traffic you're going to find. If you're down on page 10, pretty much you're not going to get any traffic, because nobody goes that far down, or if they do, very rarely. So page 1 of Google for your keywords is going to give you maximum traffic. If you want to think about it, if you're on page 1 of Google for, say, a keyword like weight loss, you are going to get thousands of visitors a day just from that. If you're on page 100 of Google for weight loss, you'll get nobody. So that's why you want to be on the first page. Now, some keywords have very, very stiff competition, and it could take you months or even years to rank well for those keywords. Other keywords are a lot easier, and you can literally sneeze and get to the top of the search engines for them. It really is that easy with some of them, but sometimes it's not. So it depends upon your keyword, and we're going to talk about this, about which ones to target, the easy or the difficult ones, and how to target the separate keywords in this course. Now, to rank well for competitive keywords can take a lot of work and effort on your part. I have a friend of mine who's ranking on page 1 of Google. He's in the top 3 for personal development. That's nice. It's taken him 3 years to get there. So, you know, it's a hugely competitive market. Top keywords can earn top dollar, which is why it is so competitive. In order to stay on top, you have to do continuous work. Now, if you want to bypass the wait to get to the top of search engines, you can use pay-per-click like Google AdWords. The only problem with this, it's going to cost you. How much depends upon the keywords and how good you are at pay-per-click. Could cost you a lot, but then you could make a lot of money. I know another internet marketing colleague of mine, he spends $500 a month on AdSense, AdWords ads, and he brings in $30,000 worth of business from that. And he reckons that if he doubled his AdSense spend, he could easily double or even triple his profit. It's absolutely incredible what you can do with pay-per-click, and it's instant on-off traffic. As soon as you've finished setting up your account and your advert, you've got traffic just that quick. It really is that easy with pay-per-click, but they will charge you for every single click. So for some people, that's a downside. But ranking well for keywords in the organic search engine results isn't do it once and forget about it. It's something that you have to do again and again, literally a little bit every single day, and that will get you to the top of the search engines. It's not something that you can set and forget. You either have to hire someone to do continuous work, or you have to do it yourself. I always say it's better to do a little regularly than a lot once when it comes to ranking for keywords. You'll find that you stay at the top of the search engines for it. the search engines tend to start to penalize sites that don't appear to have any activity on them, whether it's new content or links to it, and slowly they will disappear down the search engines. Sites that have continued fresh, unique content and links coming into it are considered to be new, interesting, and of course much more relevant, so they rank much higher. There are always going to be new sites coming in trying to knock you off your rankings. Internet marketing on any site is very, very competitive. You are going to find that there's always going to be these new sites, newcomers coming along that are going to try and muscle in on your territory and knock you down the rankings. So once you're ahead of them, make sure you stay there. It's going to pay off for you to do so. Now, this whole step of keyword research is one that too many marketers miss out. I'll put my hand up in the air right now and say to you, I never used to research my keywords. I used to sit there and think, nah, I don't need to do my keywords. I'll guess. Someone will find my site through this keyword, this keyword, this keyword, this keyword. And you know what? I struggled. I spent 2 years struggling. I really did. I spent ages struggling, never ranking well, never getting anywhere, never getting a lot of traffic. Traffic I got was more by accident than by design. And then one day, I kept reading about keyword research, and one day I thought, I've got to do it. I've got to give keyword research a go. Everyone's saying I should do, let's do it. I researched some keywords, found some good ones, did a few articles for them, and bang, suddenly I was getting targeted traffic that was interested in what I was doing, and not only that, they were buying, and that was the key. So, you may be tempted to guess your keywords and avoid this step, but I will tell you right now, hand on heart, you are losing money and opportunities by doing so. And the marketers that skip the keyword research are the ones that struggle and tell you things like affiliate marketing and info product marketing doesn't work. And that's because they skip the keyword research. If you do your keyword research, it will work for you. Keyword research is a vital first step to creating any website at all. It doesn't matter what type of website it is. It doesn't matter whether you're earning $100,000 a year or $10 a year. Keyword research is the first vital step in determining how you're going to rank, how easy it is to make money, and how quickly you can start to earn without using pay-per-click. So what's in this course? Well, we're going to talk about keywords, what they are, how to target them, why you need to target them, and I'm going to show you what keywords to find as well. I'm going to show you some of the top keyword research sites. These are my favorites. Now, everything I'm going to show you in this course is free. You don't need to buy anything. Some of the sites have a paid option that you could go for if you want to, but it's not compulsory. You don't need to. There's a lot of other tools out there that do keyword research. If you have a favorite, feel free to use it. But what I'm showing you is a free method of working, so there's no worries about having to spend any more money. I want to talk about something called LSI as well. Now, this is something you're probably going to hear a lot more of in the next year to 2 years. It's already very important and becoming more and more so as more search engines adopt it. I want to tell you what it is, why it's so important, and increasingly why you have to take care of it in your article marketing and in your websites, and how the correct use of LSI will get you ranking higher in the search engines. I'm going to show you how your site is already being found. I want to show you how people find your website, what keywords they are using, and to be honest, some of them may well surprise you. There's some very peculiar ones that my sites are found for, and you know, it's good. It often gives you an idea, because what you'll find is your site will rank for keywords that you haven't targeted because you've written articles and you've taken into account LSI. So what will happen is your site will be ranked for phrases and you think, oh, I never thought of that. You'll then go off and do some research on that phrase and think, that's a good one to target, and you get yourself ranking higher for it, get a bit more traffic from it. We're going to talk as well about how to use your keywords effectively, and that really is one of the major keys in internet marketing, is taking your keywords and using them effectively, not only for traffic but for profit. And finally, we're going to have a discussion about pay-per-click and how to use it with your keywords. So we're going to talk about how keywords and pay-per-click engines interact. Now we're going to talk mainly about Google AdWords there, because that's the one that most people use. However, what we're going to talk about pretty much applies for all of them. They're more or less the same. There's only minor differences between the different pay-per-click engines. So I want to sit and talk to you a little bit about that as well. So that's what's in the course. We're going to have a lot of fun here. Grab yourself a pen and paper, sit down, get ready for a good time and some good learning, because there's a lot that's going to go in this. And it's quite seriously, if you do your keyword research at the beginning of any project, if you've got sites out there that aren't doing very well, you can apply what you're learning here to those sites, and I will pretty much guarantee you'll start getting some good traffic for them. I mean, as an example, tell you about keyword research. I've just set up a new site, brand new, registered the domain name 10 days ago, put a WordPress blog on there 7 days ago. I've added 2 or 3 pieces of fresh, new, unique content every day. Done a few of the techniques we'll talk about in this. I've obviously did my keyword research, so every article in the blog is highly targeted for keywords. Within 3 days, I had my first visitors. Within 4 days, I had my first AdSense click. And now, a week later, I'm regularly getting 40 to 50 unique visitors to that site a day. And that's how powerful this technique is. So that's why I'm stressing keyword research, and why I really, really want you to understand it and use it.